Here I want to express a debt of gratitude to one of my Pilgrim's colleagues, Sheila Della, who was very, very strong on always getting feedback on a regular basis. If it's a 4-week course, make sure you get some at the end of the first week or halfway through the first week. And she would have a little kind of set questionnaire with things like which they would do in writing, so that they were each individually giving feedback, not as part of it, not influenced by the group. And she had suggestions like, you could have done more of this. Sheila, you could have done less of that. So that she asked them to comment on what they'd experienced in the week's teaching. Another thing that I found out about feedback was when I went to Chile and in South America and found that what they call crítica de cátedra, criticism of the teacher, was one of the things which was well established in universities there. That I also found was exciting. And I tried to do that in an English private school. And with another teacher, we asked them to plan next week. Okay, what have we been through this week? My colleague and I have devised this week. We now want you to tell us what you want to do next week with marching orders, including how much time should be given to various things. That was dicey because one of the problems there was that dominant students would often fill in the teacher void because we left them alone for 20 minutes or half an hour to discuss without us there. We did that several times, but that never became part of my normal practice. End of term questionnaires or end of course questionnaires I find utterly contemptible, and I accuse all language schools across the world of producing childish questionnaires. And the questionnaires based on this: we've done lots for you. We've loved you. We have worked hard for you. Did you like it? We wanted them to say 5 if 5 was the top mark. Totally childish. Totally childish, as are hotel questionnaires. They tell you what you ought to have liked, and then it said, did you like it? It's mad. So the kind of questionnaire which we tried to evolve was a questionnaire where we said, what did you do about them individually? What was your most creative moment last week? What was your most bored time last week? What thoughts did you have which actually surprised you? What things did you find in readings which you would make you want to go on reading that text for its own sake, not for English? So basically asking them to say, what were you doing while you were sitting there or leaping there or running there or whatevering there? And we did that in one big conference in Italy, in the Porto Novo conference. And we got some really rich answers. You stopped treating people as if they were babies. I've cooked you. By the way, I've cooked you a lovely lunch, and I do hope you give me a 5. I mean, it's not feedback. And a lot of schools do that. And most of them do. And it's bananas. It's real Alice in Wonderland stuff. I hope that gives you 1 or 2 thoughts to disagree with, perhaps, about feedback.